So I just got back from the theater seeing the premiere of Mortal Kombat 2, and I can tell you that my gut feeling was 100% right. When I saw that first trailer, I thought, yep, they understood the assignment. And at the end of this video, I'll reveal what Mortal Kombat fans have in store for the next movie. But the movie is not without its flaws. I'm Vesper the Kobold. Let's get into it. This time, we finally get the actual Mortal Kombat tournament that we were blue-balled from all throughout the 2021 reboot. And the combat does not disappoint, only a little. I'll talk more about that later. The combat is a massive step up. The movie itself, though, can feel like it's sprinting a marathon, leaving moviegoers little room to breathe. The best part of the movie for me are the characters. And as a long-time Mortal Kombat fan myself, I don't think many will be disappointed with who we meet here in the movie. Karl Urban is great as Johnny Cage. Through the movie, he's on kind of a journey to get to the cocky Cage that we know and love. So if you were expecting him to be a carbon copy of that out of the gate, you'll have to wait a bit, but he'll get there. Kitana shines in this movie. Much of the plot is driven through her and her relationship with the movie's villain. It's Shao Kahn, surprise, surprise. He is as annoyingly powerful as ever. I flashed back to some gaming memories a couple of times there in the theater. Kano is also back, fan favorite from the first movie. I won't spoil how and why he's back, but I can mention that a certain Quan Chi is in the movie. Won't say more. Kano is as funny as ever and got a lot of laughs in my theater. Jax, Sonya Blade, Shang Tsung, Baraka, and many more are also there. Some stand out more than others, but it's still a treat for the fans to see anyways. And for those people who were annoyed at the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie for including original character Do Not Steal, that took up most of the space in the first movie, don't worry. He has an encounter, so to say, with Shao Kahn and his hammer, and, well, you'll see. Let's talk a little bit about the plot. Well, it's a little bit bare bones, but at the same time it's Mortal Kombat, so what can we really expect? And as I said, we finally get the tournament, and basically the fate of our world versus the forces of Shao Kahn face off, and our world is in great peril. There is also a MacGuffin the characters have to fight over, but I won't spoil any more than that. Onto the combat. It looks great, the effects are great, and the different characters' powers are great to see on the big screen. However, I do wish, and maybe some people will agree with me, that they could have given us a little bit more brutality and just a bit more gore, to say it plainly. We do get some great fatalities, but they are quite quick and honestly left me wanting more. And now to my biggest gripe with this movie, the pacing. As I mentioned earlier, it hits the ground running, and once it gets going, boy, does it never stop. On one hand, it's never boring, but on the other, it can feel a bit disjointed in places. Transitions between some scenes feel rushed and sometimes a bit random, and some of the world building is quite hastily done and a bit glossed over, basically telling the viewer this is how it is and we are moving right along, thank you very much. If we could have just a little bit more time to breathe during some scenes of the movie, a bit more explanations and some world building, I think that would strengthen the movie. So let's finish this and score. I did have a lot of fun, some issues aside. There were some characters that aren't in the movie that I missed. looking at you, Reptile. But it was a good time, so I'm giving Mortal Kombat 2 a 6.5 out of 10. The tournament is great, some of the characters steal the show, but the pacing and fatalities and the lack of real brutality that we know from the games hold it back. The movie leaves the door wide open and gives us one big hint of where we're heading next and what Johnny, Sonya, and Raiden and the rest of the crew has to do. It seems that we are going to the Nether Realm to retrieve some fallen fighters and possibly meet some new and familiar friends and enemies. So, to wrap things up, it's a recommend from me. I think you will have fun, laugh, and enjoy yourself. I'm Vesper the Kobold, and if you liked this review, why not subscribe? I have a video coming out on this Sunday that feels like me kicking a hornet's nest, so might get some heat. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Kobold's cave.